Everyone, so today I'm going to teach you how to do default shipping on KpopKart. So first of all, the default shipping is the easiest method to use. However, it is not so flexible. It only provides for one shipping cost price per country. So you can't configure it by continent. You can only configure it by per country. And once you configure to certain countries, like your home country, you can add everywhere else to configure a price for other international shipping prices. So currently, we want to use the shipping method, and therefore we must check this button that says Enable Shipping Functionality. The default price, we would not set it as anything because usually it's confusing. If you set it as $5, it adds on to the price that you ship to a certain country. For example, if you live in Brazil, you list this as $5 as a local shipping cost. But if you have a default shipping price, that means to the buyers, your total price would be $10, and that would be really expensive. So you want to put this as 0. So per additional price of the product, so this is per product additional price means that for each different kind of products that is added into the cart, for example, I have a keychain and an enamel pin. So if I add the keychain and I add the enamel pin, the first of every different kind of products will have an additional shipping cost. So this one really depends on how much you want to add it to be. I would recommend that you usually set it at the price you think a different product might cost. So just put us in a price, I guess. And then per quantity additional price means if you have the second type of the same product, so if you're selling a keychain and your buyer buys 2 keychains, every additional keychain would cost this much money. So I would put maybe 50 cents for every single additional product of the same kind produced. So processing time, you have to set how long you want it to be. Set your shipping policy, refund policy, and your home country is really important. So if you live in Hong Kong, then Hong Kong. In this case, I'm going to say I live in Brazil, so here it goes. And ship to everywhere else, I'll put a price of $10. So this shipping setting is the best because it allows you to then vary the prices of your products, shipping price. So for instance, over here, because I'm using default shipping, and if I want my bags to have a $10 cost and $5 shipping cost, assuming I'm shipping to a buyer in Brazil, then if I want to make this shipping cost for the bag cheaper than the rest, I would just put a negative, this is a default number, 0.5, I'll put a negative $2 so that the total shipping cost would be $2 cheaper, because this bag is much lighter than the store's default cost, which is assuming to be $5. So the real shipping price is only $3, therefore I'm minusing an additional cost. Leave this as it is because it means this one doesn't change. Per quantity, additional price just means how much more you have to pay for another same item. So 2 bags, and I'll add 0.5 more cents to your shipping cost. So in total, my shipping cost to anybody in Brazil is $5. So because the bag is lighter than other products in my store, I put an additional cost of negative $2. So now the shipping cost to people in Brazil is 5 minus 2 equals to $3. So I would recommend you to save products. And always after you save, I would recommend you to check the product again from the buyer's perspective, add to cart, and then go to your checkout page. Make sure that there's only one option available and the total price is what you want it to be. So for us, bag is $10, regular shipping to a certain country is $10, so Singapore $10 because that's my default international price. I set it as 10 USD, and it becomes $8 because I put per quantity additional product, and because I put the product to override shipping costs, so that would be minus 2. And so any country in the world, it would be the same amount unless you're from Brazil, then the local cost would apply from the shipping page. And there we go. It changes according to the countries that you ship it to, and this should be exactly the way that your shipping works. So if you have any problem at all, feel free to drop us a DM on Twitter, and we will respond to the best of our abilities. Otherwise, thank you for checking out KpopKart. We hope you enjoy and learn from this video tutorial.